Hey guys, we're in another video. Today we're going over the College Football 26 trailer. A little different video, a little change of pace. Our first look at 26, we have the trailer and we have some blog notes. But let's take a look first at this trailer uninterrupted, and then I'll give my thoughts on it.
There's something in the air. From Friday nights to Saturday lights, Chapel Hill to Pasadena, it crackles down our spines. Tradition, tension, roars that remind our rivals they're not in Kansas anymore. It's electric. It shocks our nerves and ignites a place where the ground shakes. But our pride doesn't. Where our coach, scheme, playbook, and character are unlike any other. There's something in the air. It builds us up, breaks them down, and gives the stadium a pulse built on pride.
Just to get my initial thoughts on it, I feel like a lot of people talk about different things with this. Pretty generic trailer. One thing to mention is that this is played as a cinematic point of view on freshman difficulty. So there's a lot of plays here. This isn't a gameplay trailer. This isn't a gameplay breakdown. We have heard some things, and I'm going to get into that in a second. But when it comes to the trailer itself, pretty cool. Just seeing the coaches in the game, seeing the graphics, seeing just the different teams go at it. Again, just going over a couple plays of this trucking animation.
Ground shakes.
Familiar, that's nothing new. So the animations look similar. I do expect to see a couple new ones as well. The big play though was the Jeremiah Smith catch. People have been talking a lot about that. It was at the end here. This catch was so two things here just from a gameplay perspective to look at with this catch. It's the fact that it's high pointed or it's a high point pass, and it was an aggressive catch over a defensive back. Again, those are two big features in 25. So people thought that would go for 26. This is rookie mode. I would not take that as a big deal. Shouldn't really have a big takeaway from this from a gameplay perspective. That is something that we can't figure out yet. We still have a lot of time before the game drops to really get into the gameplay details. And then the other thing too was I believe the first play of the trailer. With this Michigan quarterback with Underwood right here. It was an extender sack to get away. Extender was one of the most broken abilities this year in College Football 25. So extender looks like it might be back. That's a big deal. Potentially, again, they could still nerf it. It's hard to really tell anything from this stuff from a cinematic rookie mode trailer. But yeah, that's the trailer. And then we're also taking a look at the blog here as well. So the blog, this is gonna be a little more about the gameplay stuff that we want to look at. I'm just gonna highlight some different main points from this blog that I already took a look at. 2,800 new plays right here. Cool, very cool. And I know there's like 25 different formations as well, new formations to the game. And then that's gonna be really cool to see. It'll be interesting to see how Madden, I know this past year, had a lot of new plays added to it. You saw some of those new plays, whether it was cheat motions, etc. It'll be interesting to see how that is implemented in the College Football 26. So that's something cool to look at. A lot of dynasty changes as well. But the biggest thing people are talking about is in this first sentence. Our vision for what it means to experience college football continues to be our wide-open, fast-paced gameplay that's anchored by a swath of foundational football features like stunts and twists, custom zones, and improved blocking and coverage logic. The big thing here being stunts and twists and custom zones. As you guys know, in College Football 25, stemmed routes were a new thing where you could take a corner route and you could make it run higher or lower from a breaking standpoint. Same thing with out routes. You can have an out route run 30 yards, you can have an out route run 5 yards, but it was the same out route that you would just either go up or down. It looks like potentially, this isn't guaranteed by any means, but we're thinking that custom zones might mean stemming a zone route. So that could be making a cloud flat go 30 yards, 40 yards, 60 yards, and then also making that same cloud flat go 5 yards. So if you have two cloud flats, I feel like if you're running a cover 2 shell, you have your cloud flat on the left going 40 yards, and you have the cloud flat on the right going 2 yards, with still the same zone drop remaining in the pre-play screen, just having a stock cloud on each side. So that's really cool to see. It'll be interesting to see how that would work in a comp standpoint. You're gonna be able to mix in a lot of different. It helps defense. I think this game is very offensive heavy, so having a feature help defense is always a great thing in my opinion. Stunts and twists could be crazy. That's basically just like the DNs just shedding crazy potentially, and maybe some crazy blitzes coming from this. So again, 2 big boosts to the defense right here. Improved blocking and coverage logic. Coverage logic is great. That can mean like better zone cover, maybe deep blues, halves, thirds, quarters play better potentially. Again, that's so much undecided still, and we can't take too much from this, but that could be what that means. And then from improved blocking, that can mean a couple different things. That could be improved O-line logic, which I thought it was actually compared, especially to previous Maddens. Improved blocking was pretty good from an O-line blocking perspective. But this could mean improved screen blocking, which can make screens kind of crazy. There was one screen in the game, I know specifically an angle screen 25, that was already crazy with the blocking. So I don't know what that means. Again, still super early. This is literally our first look at it. So those are the biggest takeaways there. And then, like I said, the coaches they added in, as well as wear and tear. Looks like they're going to be more wear and tear. I thought something to mention from a wear and tear standpoint was 2 things. Aftershock was a ability that could have really hurt College Football 25 at a certain point. There was one point in the game where Aftershock would take quarterback out of games with 1 sack. If you get a goal Aftershock on your linebacker and he sacked the quarterback, it would make him lose 15-20 speed. I think that's a little overkill. We don't need Aftershock to be that crazy. So it'll be interesting to see how they do wear and tear, if it'll get better or worse. And one thing too, I think that being able to run turbo with your offense losing very little stamina is not good. That's also not quote unquote realistic. So we'll see how that is. I know there's also improved, you say, your home field advantage, football advancements. I know there's also an improved hit stick apparently. So hit sticking might be back. That's a big deal because I feel like personally as a defensive player, if I hit stick your quarterback with my user, he should fumble way more than they fumble in this game. I feel like fumbles versus a hit stick are super, super low in 25. So it'd be cool to see that increase in 26. But overall, it seems like there's a lot of improvements, or at least efforts at improving defense, which is great to see. And like I said, all this stuff too, this is more just broadcast commentary stuff. Dynasty, like I mentioned, a lot of dynasty changes. We didn't get a lot here. There's Rogue Looks. It looks like high school coming back, which is cool. We didn't get a lot of stuff about cut, but I did see on Twitter from Popular Stranger that we're going to get more cut updates, and they're working on that right now, so that's great to see. But again, there wasn't a lot right here. All it says about Ultimate Team was build your dream roster with legends from the past and current college stars. Lead your Ultimate Team to greatness by taking on the competition, the head-to-head matchups, and theme challenges meant to put your skills to the test. So that's just an overview of what College Ultimate Team already is. It seems like, there, again, in this blog, there wasn't much about College Ultimate Team itself. But again, I'm expecting updates. I'm expecting improvements to that mode, which is something that I play the most. And then that was kind of it for the blog, guys. And that's going to do it for the video. Appreciate you guys tuning in. And I'm looking forward to keep posting the remainder of Cut 25, as well as getting into College Football 26 gameplay.